and attorney, Dr. Betty St. Butts speaking. And I am currently running for president of the United States of America for this 2016 election. And as you saw when you voted, my name was not on the ballot. One of my concerns is that this is the third time I've run for president of the United States, 2008, 2012, and now. And living in the city of East Cleveland, I was about probably my grandchildren's age, probably a little bit older when we left here. Living in the city of East Cleveland has been part of my success story. And I'm very, very bothered by what I see. And I'm going to keep pushing this issue, and it's not going to ever go away for me. When 13 white police officers chased down through multiple jurisdictions 2 black people, gunned them down on a schoolyard in a predominantly black community, and not one national, legislative, or any other leader in Washington, D.C. is outraged. I'm flabbergasted. I'm concerned about that because when it's a predominantly black community, the funding is withdrawn, crime increases, the incarceration rate increases, and money is just taken away from the senior people as well as the youth. I didn't just walk into this yesterday or blindly. I'm currently suing the FCC and the FEC for not having my name on that ballot, and they're purposely not putting it on there. Not because I'm not following the proper procedures, but it's because of the color of my skin and because of my gender and my faith in Jesus Christ. I have been literally fighting for this city. Warrensville Heights, Cleveland, and many other places. And I'm asking you all, don't take what you're doing as nobody's really listening to you, because I really ain't. And I've been praying about this, and I am a licensed ordained preacher in 5-fold capacity in all 5 offices of the church. Bringing my grandchildren here, yes, it's a sacrifice, but my grandchildren need to see the truth so they can live the truth. I don't want y'all to stop fighting for this city. I really don't. And I really am seeking the presidential seat for the United States of America, and I do have an FEC number. I've had one since last March of 2015. I called the task, called them and asked them why my name is not on that ballot, and please assist me as I assist you. Thank you.
All right, McCoy, the question is, are we going to allow Mayor Norton to negotiate, do we trust Mayor Norton to negotiate a deal of annexation? Do we trust him? Do we really trust him to make this deal? If it has to be made, is he the right man to lead the citizens in the right direction? Or is he for his own benefit? That is the question that must be answered. The same question must be answered when we talk about communication. I understand how important it is. But let's face the fact that the communication for the last 4 or 6 years have been the mayor's channel. That's what has destroyed the communication so far. So the question is, if you bring back communication again, is Mayor Norton behind it? Is Mayor Norton's face the only one going to be on there? Is Mayor Norton going to be the one pushing all of his issues? That's the question. The other question is about the land bank, selling of the land. Are we going to allow Mayor Norton to sell all the land off, which is his goal, to University Circle Corporation and others? Is he the right person to lead us to the promised land? Even if we have to go bankruptcy, even if we have to go annexation, is he the right man? I don't believe he is, because I believe his personal interest is that above the city. I have to tell the truth like it is. Therefore, in closing, if we have to go into bankruptcy, if we have to go into annexation, is this the right man to lead us? My father once said one thing to me. He said that, is it right? What good is it to sell your soul if you lose the world? I think this man has sold his soul, and I think it's bad. God bless you. God bless you.
Calvin Irving, 14802 Elm Avenue. My question is for the President, Council President, and Mayor. If you gentlemen do not feel worthy of East Cleveland staying, remaining in operation, please get up and leave. Do not come back to East Cleveland. There's nothing that you are accomplishing with annexation for East Cleveland. If you don't want to stay in East Cleveland, fight for East Cleveland, please resign before we do it for you. There's nothing else that we have ever asked y'all to do except for fight for our city. When our mayor, back in 2013, put this out, this is his flyer, this is where he's standing, this is what you asked for us to vote for you for. This is what you said. You want to restructure and redevelop. Restructure, develop, residents, blighted, streetlights. You said this back in 2013, and you're still saying the same thing. You're supposed to give this city a 5-year program, but you're giving them a speech that you put together in 2013. If you are tired of hearing the same speech, it is time for the change of the mayor. No more games, no more guessing at it, no more what do we do. Have the mayor talked to Cleveland Heights about jumping over to Cleveland Heights? No. Law director. Did she pay a 1099 or a W-2? As a private contractor, we should know how she's being paid. Is it a 1099? Does the mayor's salary, as safety director as well as mayor, is that still being on the table? We want to know how that money goes. If the bankruptcy comes in, legacy communications, we talk about that. Does it affect the garbage pickup? Do the citizens still have to pay taxes because you saying we filing for bankruptcy? If we filing, then that takes your tax revenue back to zero. Because you shouldn't ask for anything if you file in bankruptcy. You can't pay us or we can't pay you. Let's think about that. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll use some time.
I'm not here to criticize anybody.
Speak up.
Just for record, state your name and
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Latif.
Mic doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Latif Shabazz, 145-17 Strathmore. I'm not here to criticize anybody, but I do politics. I work for different agencies, and I go all the way through Cuyahoga County. Now you go down St. Clair, Superior, Buckeye, Kansas. They're the worst neighborhoods in the community. They're worse than East Cleveland. So why merge with Cleveland?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. I see you merge with Cleveland Heights, Euclid, but why merge with Cleveland? If you're going to merge with Cleveland, wait till we get Mayor Jackson out of office. Because he's a mayor for downtown Cleveland.
Hello.
He's not mayor for communities.
Hello.
We need our own mayor for the communities, not big business. East Cleveland is a gold mine. There are things that could have been done to put this city out of bankruptcy. You could have sold the houses for $1.
Yep.
You should declare this area an enterprise zone. When it's an enterprise zone, businesses going to run in here because they don't have to pay taxes for 10 years. And this city qualified for an enterprise zone. So this bankruptcy stuff, you know, this is somebody else's agenda. This is not the community agenda. It's not our agenda. Okay? You're going to be left out with nothing. I came in here in 1966. So I've been away, but we was here in 1966. And I went to school with your brothers, you know. So you know how long I've been here. And it could be turned around easily, but you have to be a community that want it turned around.
That's right.
You know, don't have somebody from outside coming here and telling you, you know, what to do. You don't never trust an outsider.
Hello.
You elect people that from here, from inside. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. Very good. Good evening, everyone, to the mayor and the council and the community. My name is Pamela McLaren. I stay at 15316 Plymouth Place, that's Office Shaw, one street from Euclid. And I have a couple of concerns why I came to the meeting today to address council and the office of the mayor. My main concern is, I'm not for sure, we may have one already and may already be activated, I'm not for sure, a citywide curfew. I'm concerned about the safety right now. Is it already up and operating? Well, then I feel that we need to start advertising it more or organizing more around that curfew, because, you know, we're beginning to have women killed again. It's really close at home, and already the young people fighting, shooting. I stay on a very small street, and if you check with the police, they know it by name, they know the situation. I believe most of their hours are clocked on my street. They believe in getting their gun off. They believe in fighting. And the bad thing about it, they do not respect the law. Summer is coming, and I think, and this is something that residents, activists, everybody can work on, and this is something that will be positive in the media about what we're doing as an individual to put some safety. My daughter's one of those women you talk about every day going to work, 5 o'clock in the morning. I believe that we need to ask citizens if we could turn their porch lights on. You know, things like that. People better watch out, you know, looking out the curtain. If we do it together, you know, people won't be as afraid to join. My second point is to the council president, to the mayor, and I know it's flyers going around about recall on the mayor. I know the mayor has the issue. I feel like this. That's fine. All the issues can stay on the table. The citizens are going to vote however. But that fear factor needs to go. That fear factor, there's a fear factor out there. And our seniors are being caught in the middle of it. Seniors are being harassed. Things are being said on flyers that ought not to be said. You know, the Lord God said, I don't give you the power of fear, I give you the power of love. You see, that's how we got to work it. At consideration. Everybody has their ideas and their issues. That's all right. But that fear factor. Things are being said that shouldn't be said. That's disrespectful. We should not be looking in the media, being people calling names. And that ain't going to work. That's not going to work. A sound mind. He gives us a spirit of a sound mind. That's what we need to work out. And that's what these residents and senior citizens can understand. And young people as well. And then my other point is, I hear we're talking about a resolution concerning the bankruptcy and merger and different stuff like this. Thank you. I just want to say, I noticed that also in the public media, our auditor, it seems to be rallying for millions of dollars for us to help us. No, that's not true.
For the merge, contingent upon if we decide to merge, but they already threw that away. That was
So that's not true. But it's not written up that way.
It's not for us to actually be independent. It's for us to actually merge.
Okay, well, I'll continue to do my research on that. But the thing, that's the point I'm making. It's all bunched up together and written a certain way. And that's what I would like for us to be considered of when we put information out into the community. Thank you.